Hi friends, thanks for joining me. Today I am using the February hip kits, and as you can see they are stuffed full of Pink Fresh Happy Hearts as well as lots of exclusives. And today I'm going to be using one of the cut files from February. In fact, I designed this cut file, just trying to help Kimberly out there. And this one's just got lots of hearts on, so really easy to use. And I'm going to back the file with some pattern papers. And what I did actually is in the cut file you have some spare hearts, just individual hearts, and you can use those to cut those out really easily, which is what I did. And I'm going to use this Nuvo spray that we got now. Where was it? I think it was December, the December kit, the colour kit. It's it kind of looks a bit like a burgundy colour in the flesh with dusky pink. But actually when it dries it goes much lighter, and it's a really pretty colour and super duper shimmery. So it is actually did turn out to be something that really surprised me as to how pretty it turns out in real life. So what I'm doing is I've poured some of the spray into a mixing palette, as you can see there, just to make it a bit easier for me to work with. And I am just using a round paintbrush to put them onto some cellophane packaging. So it's basically the packaging technique with a spray. And I'm just trying to get some background colour under that cut file there. And I'm not the best at mixed media, so I don't know if anyone can sympathise with me there, because there are so many on the team that are just super amazing with mixed media, and I just feel like mine always turns out a bit splodgy. So you have to bear with me. And I'm just going to leave that mixed media to dry a little bit, and I'm just going to back my cut file then with those hearts like cut out on my silhouette. And of course you could just draw around them, which would be really easy. But just as I say, I'd included the individual hearts in the cut file, so just to make it super simple to cut out those hearts. So I've used a mixture of the Pink Fresh Happy Hearts and Happy Hearts, that's right, and some of the Hip Kit exclusive papers, which are super pretty as well. I think I cut this one the wrong size, or I've used the wrong heart anyway, so I did have to trim that one down. But that was kind of an easy file to work around. So my photo is from a few years ago, and it was actually an Easter photo, so there was some face painting going on. So it's my son and daughter from a few years ago, sitting outside one of the stately homes here in the UK. And I've just stitched around the background. Now you can see that bottom edge there is kind of a nice swirly edge, and that is also a cut file from February. And I've just chopped off, rather than making it a border, I've just chopped off the end just so it just cut the bottom bit of the file. Sorry, my dog is going to be barking. So I've got some crepe paper streamers here. So these you can get from any party place. And I'm just attaching that to the back of the background. And I've just used some double-sided tape. You don't need to be too fussy about it and too even, because now I'm going to trim it all off, as you can see, so it's a nice even edge. So if you wanted to do this, you can just literally put it all in place, secure it all in place willy-nilly, and then just trim it back to shape, and that's by far the quickest way. And I really like how that turns out, because it just gives you a little bit of interest at the bottom there. So I'm really liking how that looks. So I'm going down to the sticking down already, which is really quick for me because I do tend to procrastinate. I think if you ever came scrapbooking with me, you'd be surprised how many layouts I would do over a weekend. It would be about one. So I have to bear with me as I've got lots of shouting going on outside my room. So I'm just sticking down the photo there, which I've just layered up over a couple of pieces of pattern paper. And I'm just going to pop up the title onto foam tape too. So I'm just popping up that, and that was from the Happy Heart collection by Simple Stories, as is a little chipboard banner at the bottom there. And I'm just going to pick out some of the gorgeous cardstock stickers. I am a sucker for those kind of things, just to pop here and there. So I'm just going to have some of those fussy cut butterflies popping around my page. And I'm just going to layer up some of those cardstock stickers. I have to apologise for my family who are all having some big massive like laugh over something or other. Oh, but I have to get this done today, I'm afraid, so my apologies. So this is all fairly straightforward now. I'm just picking out some pieces just to add a bit more layering and a little bit of texture. And I really love how it turned out, because it does feel very springy. As I say, it was from, I think it was from an Easter, certainly spring, back in 2008. So the kids were so little and really cute. Nowadays it'd be impossible to get them to pose together on a photograph. So that little banner, as I say, it's a chipboard banner from the Simple Stories Happy Heart. And I'm just going to find a cocktail stick to put below that so it looks like it's poking out. And I'll put some flowers on later, so it's kind of grounded under some flowers. So I love an enamel dot, and these are from the main kit in the prettiest ice cream colours ever. So I'm going to be using a few of those just to sprinkle around. But I felt like it needed a bit of colour below those, below the main area, just because I've covered most of it up. So in fact I've used a Shimmers called Naughty and Nice, and I've just added a little bit below the bottom half of the cut file and below my photo, just because, as I say, I did cover most of it up. So I'm just going to pop a few of those enamel dots around, which I really struggled. I don't know, I couldn't pick them up with my fingers, and then I really struggled with the tweezers as well. So I did make a mountain out of a molehill here, so hopefully you'll be a bit more efficient than me. So you just kept going everywhere. Oh, it was honestly, I make things look so difficult sometimes when they really aren't. So I'm going to pop some of those cardstock stickers about, just because I can. And there's always so much to choose from in the kits. I absolutely adore them. So these are the puffy stickers from the Pocket Life kit. Also from Pink Fresh Studio, and I think that's a puffy heart too. I do find things difficult to keep straight whilst I'm, keeping my head out of the camera, so bear with me. So just a little bit more of the colour below. I think it kind of gives it a shadow effect as well, so I do like the way that turns out. And if you water it down, you can blend that out, so you really get a nice soft edge to that. And it is my preferred way of using mixed media, just because you've got a lot more control. I think what it is that I don't like things that are too messy. I like to be in control of things, so I think that's where my problem lies. So I'm going to use some Nuvo glitter paste. Again, I think this came from a colour kit last year. So if you get the colour kits, you'll find that you'll get these mixed media pieces and you'll keep them in your stash and use them again and again, which is amazing. So that about wraps everything up. I love how it turned out. It's a lovely, happy spring layout. Definitely one for love because of all the hearts. I really hope you like it. Be sure to follow us on the YouTube channel and on Instagram. My name's Morag Cuts. You can follow me on Instagram as Cropcat, or you can head over to my YouTube channel, which is Morag Cuts. So I will see you on the next video, and thank you so much for joining me. Take care now. Bye.